Friends, welcome to another video. Today we'll be discussing the stocks for Monday and doing some analysis on Nifty. As you can see, today was a very a red day actually on the global indices. Plus, Nifty was facing huge sell-off today. The Fed had a meeting, and the Fed rate hike was, you know, having a very much burden on the indices plus equity markets. So whatever we see, I'll be explaining my analysis on the Nifty. So, sorry. As you can see, this is the chart of Nifty, daily Nifty. This is Nifty futures chart. So I have drawn a channel some days back, and I am still expecting that you know this channel will be getting hold, and we might see some upside from here. But seems like that we have decisively broken this in this week. So if you see, weekly closing is also below this channel. These channels do not hold any value, but most of the pattern drawing traders or multiple traders who are just using the classical technical analysis draw these channels, and that's why these are sometimes just holding the values of the lower and upper boundary. So, but we see that Nifty seems to be changing this course from uptrend or sideways trend to downtrend. As you can see, after opening today, it was just a spike up to the just close the gap, and after that, it was continuous selling. So if anybody would have just got into the play, many would be there that they might be saying, "I just got entry at the start," and like they may be getting entry, but I don't get the entry that way. Yeah, frankly, I have a system, and as per the system, whenever there is a trade setup as per your rules, you just enter. You not get the entry at entry, or you do not get the entry at the just catching tops and bottom. That is also you know propaganda type of things. So this was a very clear and very simple setup here. A small swing to the downside, 61.8 retracement. I got filled here. This trade took considerable amount of time, but I was still you know uh, positive that this may go in my side, because after this much of long selling leg or impulsive leg or momentum leg, whatever you can call it, the consolidation phase is imminent. So after the consolidation, once this was broken decisively to the downside, it started flowing, very aggressively. When this particular swing was made here, I put my stop loss somewhere around my buying point plus 2 3 points. So in order to just cover the transaction costs and all that. So in case it was going to hit up or reverse from here, I was still not in uh, position to lose anything, because this is as per my system. Once the previous high is taken out or previous low is taken out, I put myself to break even plus some points to cover the extra STT charges and all that brokerage. So it kept on dragging down. So instead of booking straight away, I just booked half here at 127 point extension, and after that, rest was just trailing behind the whatever lows were getting made and whatever highs were getting made. It was just like trailing the stop loss. All right. So these are the things we were doing today. It was a simple trade. There's no, very lot of stuff that is very magical or something like that. Simple, a down move, retracement, 61.8. I got filled here, booked my half quantity here, and rest I kept on trailing. All right. So what can we expect going forward? Going forward, we can expect that the indices will be heading lower and lower. I mean, it's not saying that it will be getting hammered every day. We may expect some pullback, but as you can see here, I was thinking that it is just trading in a channel and the momentum might be getting slower, but it did not hold that way. Instead, prices kept on moving downside. So as you can see, if we draw the extension or measurement from here, you can see almost one to one, or the exact projection of this particular swing has been completed over somewhere around here. So there is a possibility that we may get a sharp turn up, but still I will look to short. Now I'm not in position to buy, or taking aggressive long position. Instead, I will be looking for a shorting opportunities. So on a 15-minute chart, if you see, this was a swing. After that, this was another swing. It just crossed above the 61.8 retracement and it started following down. So if we put our projection exactly same way, you see, this width or this length is exactly equal to this one. So if we see, we may still be expecting at least 50% because the momentum is getting somewhat stronger today. So we may expect, and one more thing, as the global indices you can see are getting more into red and red. So after the Fed meeting, therefore the momentum is stronger than the in comparison to this particular swing previously. So at least we should expect 38 or 50% in my way. So any area somewhere around here, you see, any area somewhere around here, I think if we get a retracement and the momentum gets slowing here, and we again see this, you see, we again align to the overall trend, then only we will be looking for a short position. For long positions, I think it can be done, on a scalping basis, but big trades can only be taken in the downside direction. This is what I'm having premises for the Nifty in the coming week. So there is not a possibility that cannot be ruled back that if you see this particular swing, it will also coincide with the 61.8 retracement in the same area where we draw the region. So I think this is the region where things will be happening aggressively. And for the possibility of a gap down or gap up, for a gap up, as I have already told, I'll be looking, if the gap up is there, I'll be still looking for this region and the bulls to fail, then I'll be executing this short. And if there is a gap down here, then this particular thing which is to be expected is will be getting completed. In that way, from here I will be looking for scalp entry to the long side, not from the short side. If there is a gap down, just consider the point. If there is a huge gap down, still I will be looking for a scalping trade to the upside instead of going further down, because once something is moving down, and you cannot expect that it will be continuously moving down, because it will be giving some divergences on different indicators, momentum indicators. So this is what we have got for Nifty. So let's just pick the stock which I see have a potential for shorting. Most of the things I think in the stock level are now moving down aggressively. So we will be mostly looking for short trades. So this is trend. As you can see, it has made, everything has made quite low. So we will be just picking those things which are easily predictable, that these are the stocks which are already in the downtrend, big downtrend, or the stocks which are fundamentally weak, so that if something is getting hammered, these will be getting hammered even more. So this is what it is. As you can see, Ibul Housing and RBL Bank, these are pretty weak names, so we'll be attempting shorts on these only. All right. So this is the trend chart in which I'll be expecting a pullback around 1456.5 to enter a short trade. Further, we'll be drilling into the 3-minute chart in order to optimize the entry, plus put the SL on more precise location. But overall, we can keep the SL somewhere around here, 1493, if we are looking for this swing to trade, and target will be 1398 around here. Next one is Indiabulls Housing. It was down more than 5.5% today. So this is our easy pick, that something, if market overall is moving down, these will be the scripts which will be failing even to put a pull back higher. So we'll be selling around 121.25 area. This is the area, and SL will be 123.4. We do not need to put the SL, exactly at this point. Instead, we can keep the SL as per the 3-minute chart. If we drill down in the live market, we will be having a 3-minute chart, and on the basis of that price action, we may put our more precise SL. We'll be expecting a target of 116 to the below side. All right. Sun Pharma. If the overall market is, in the downtrend, then there are 2 or 3 sectors which will be holding always. One will be IT and another will be pharma pack. So these pharma industries or stocks are pretty much holding. So it has made a new high today. We will be buying somewhere around 907.5, keeping the SL around 895.5, and target will be 1 to 1 extension of this smaller swing, which will be 935.35. So let's see if it comes into this area, gives the price action as per our requirement, then we'll be opening the long trade. And another sell candidate is RBL Bank. I have taken the most recent price action, drawn the fib from the high of this point to the lowest point. And if it comes into the area of this shaded area, which is having lots of confluences of buyers and sellers, this is the congestion area where the fight has been happening today and in couple of trading sessions prior. So we'll be selling around 125 or 125.15. SL will be 126.6, and target we'll be expecting it to the downside will be 121. So these are the stocks which we think uh, can give a good risk to reward trade in the coming trading session, and most of them are on the sell side because the overall market has been showing overall weakness. But one stock which is from Pharma Pack is loaded for long trade. So this is all, guys. If you like the content and want to understand the methods I have using for this particular approach, you can watch my entire playlist on trading 618 system, link for which will be provided in the description of the video. If you are having any queries, please write in the comment section and I'll be replying back to those. Till then, thank you and happy trading.